Hey you guys, so I have a really good message for you. I've been trying to put this message out all day, but I finally have some time to really sit down and digest what I'm seeing in these cards. So before we get into this, I just wanted to say thank you guys for your love and your support on this channel. I really do appreciate all of you, for just being here and just showing me love and real support. Like, I really do appreciate you guys. Okay, so I pulled out some cards because I was trying to get a message for the collective. Just wanted to see what popped up, and it's so crazy because I kind of I'm going to try to do my best to explain what I feel, but I just feel like for a lot of you that may resonate with this message, you may be starting to notice that certain things that you're thinking or certain things that you're saying, it's like they're being mirrored back to you. So that's just like one thing that I was seeing in this message. But like the main energy here in this message is expecting good news. And I know, in these readings or in these messages, that energy is always coming up. But I feel like this is a message for even a smaller group of people. All right, it may not have to be like that, but I feel like this is a message for those of you that kind of feel like spirit or the universe, your guides or whatever, they're not really doing anything for you, or you don't feel like your situation has had any type of improvement. I feel like there's something specific that you've been wishing or praying for or just wanting to become better in your life. Okay, and if that part resonates with you, spirit is saying like you and I were never separated. Okay, like I feel like some of you may have had your moments where you just feel like God is not hearing you, or you feel like like you're alone, or nobody cares about your situation, or whatever the case is. But to those of you that come across that energy from time to time, the Most High is saying like, I'm never separate from you. So first and foremost, like always keep that like at the top of the dome. Like you're never disconnected from spirit. You're never disconnected from the universe, no matter what it looks like. Okay, and I have this card here. It says higher power. Okay, it's number 4. And so I wrote on this card, I wrote Holy Spirit, Most High, divine protection, connecting to God. So some of you, spirit or your guides, your angels, they are like an essential to what is getting ready to take place in your life. Like you need that connection at all times. You need to understand that you're connected at all times. Okay, and so I feel like your guides have been really trying to get a message across to you over course of some time. All right, so there's a specific situation that you've been dealing with, and I know everybody's situation is a little different, but it's all like the same type of energy. It feels like it's been an ongoing process. Like there still hasn't been a complete closure or an understanding of what really went down or what happened. All right, for those of you that resonate with that situation, spirit is saying like the path is clear. Whatever was standing in your way, whatever the obstacle was that you were faced with, it's not there anymore. It's not there. Okay, so that's good news. Like that should bring a smile to your face. Like your team, your guides, like they have your back. So in this part of your life, like you can't lose. You're not going to lose. Okay, you're not going to lose. All right, so just again, like keep that in mind. You're never disconnected from the universe. You don't have to feel like you're gonna make a mistake. You don't have to feel like you're not being supported. You are never disconnected. It's impossible. You can't be. Okay, so I'm just kind of noticing in these cards, like I'm seeing a lot of numbers and they're kind of reflecting each other. The first set that I see is 4, and then I have another set at the bottom of the deck, 4. So this one is higher power, and then we have meetings. Okay, so I feel like there is definitely like some talk about you in the spiritual realm. I feel like, you know, these are your guides, or these are like your ancestors. I'm just hearing like a bunch of stuff, but these are like ancestors, okay? Or, you know, whatever guides you call on or you've been working with, they are with you. They're present. They're, you know, whenever I get this card, like I'll see the police, okay, with the red and the blue. So this is like authority type of energy, like they're surrounding you, all right? And so I feel like, you know, you are definitely the topic of discussion with your guides, your ancestors, and specifically with the situation that you've been dealing with, okay? Like there's something that's been going on in your life. It's a situation that's been on repeat. Feels like it was never going to end. So that is like at the top of the, I guess, to-do list, or yeah, to-do list, I guess. All right, so this is very urgent. We need to take care of this like now, okay? And so after this higher power card, I have another card here that says peace. All right, this one is number 23. And right after the meetings card, I have the mice card, which is the problem, which is number 23. Okay, so again, like I'm seeing a lot of mirroring type of energies, reflecting energies. I feel like you are speaking directly to your guides, and they hear you very clearly. They understand what you're saying. The problem that you've been dealing with, or the issue, don't worry about it. Be at peace. I heard you. Like copy that as well. Like I'm picking it up. Like I understand that, you know, you need help in this area of your life. Don't stress. Chill out. I'm going to walk you through this. It doesn't matter what it was in your past, or, you know, what the obstacle was back then. Like that's out of the way. That's cleared. Okay, with this archway card, it says new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Your path is clear. Okay, your path is clear. So keep that again, like the top of the dome. There is no problem. You don't have a problem. Okay, so for some of you, like that's kind of new to not have to deal with this problem that you've been dealing with for a while. It's kind of new. All right, but it's okay, because it's always good, you know, to have a change. Like it's always good to experience something new. All right, that's what I'm seeing here. There's a lot of new energy that's surrounding you at this time. All right, I have the leg card. All right, this one, it says stepping into a new experience, first time, new possibility. So there's another card here talking about, like, you know, your road is opening, your obstacles are no longer, the path is clear, there's new energy, there's possibilities, like there's optimism, there's hope, you know, there is this positive change. You know, I feel like you're starting to really see it, you know, like I feel like for some of you, you may be saying certain things, and the things that you're saying, like you're starting to see them show up in your world. And that's kind of that part right there, that just kind of lets you know that you're being heard. I feel like you are starting to see that the universe hears what you're saying, or hears what you're thinking, or is aware of the energy that you're putting out. Like you can see that. Okay, so just kind of keep paying attention to that, because that awareness, you're gonna really need that. You're gonna continue to need that as you go through your journey. Okay, and so I have another card here. I have happy. All right, this one is 26. It says expect great news, bliss, overjoyed. And when I pulled this card, like I saw something very quickly. You know how like someone is trying to surprise another person, and they're leading them to the surprise, and they're like, they have their hands over their eyes. So like if you're being led and your eyes are being covered, like you can't see where you're going. All right, but it's a good surprise. So yeah, there's some type of special surprise here that I kind of feel like with the hands over the eyes, for some of you, you've been asking spirit, like, when is it going to happen? What's going on? I don't see any changes, or I don't know what's going on. And I feel like the advice with that situation is for you to trust. Okay, trust your guides, trust, you know, your team, your ancestors, the universe. This one says it says psychic ability, trust your intuition. You don't have to be a psychic, but trust what you feel at this time. All right, trust your intuition, trust that inner guidance, even if, you know, you can't really see where you're going, or even if it's not completely clear to you at this time that this is the definite outcome. Like, just trust what feels right. That's what spirit is saying here. Just trust yourself. Okay, because I feel like for some of you, you're finding out something here. You're finding out like you're right, or you're finding out that it kind of feels like for some of you, like you're starting to really understand that you can trust your intuition, you know, like you can really trust the way that you feel or the choices that you're making at this time. And that's a big thing. Like you need to be able to continue to trust yourself, okay? And like I have a lot of different messages here. I'm trying to give them, you know, give them all out. So with this 26 card here, I see happy 26, and I see the journal. This is also 26. All right. So there's something that you're finding out, something that you're discovering, something that you knew was right. You knew it, you felt it in your spirit. It was right. You're right. For some of you, this definitely could have to do with like your finances or like a new money making opportunity. It can be anything in your life, any area of your life, okay? But I say that because at the bottom of this oracle deck, I have door to value, which is number 31. And then I have the sun card, 31. So I'm seeing like a lot of different, you know, pairing numbers. I see 44, I see 23, 26, 31. Like I'm seeing doubles of those numbers, okay? So that's important, doubles. I also have another message here. Now this one, like I kind of got this message a few months ago, and it's a song, I'll Take You There, okay? And for me, that song is kind of a bittersweet song because that song was played at my grandma's funeral. So I mean, it's like an upbeat song, it's a positive song, it's like a song of no more suffering, that type of thing. But I kind of feel like for some of you, this new place that you're going, you may have to leave behind certain people that you really do care about, okay? So that may not resonate for everybody, but that was a message that kind of kept coming up when I was pulling these cards. I'll take you there. And I feel like, you know, your guides, your ancestors, they want you to know, like, you don't have to worry. You don't have to be sad about your situation. You don't have to feel like you're losing or things are going wrong in your life. Like, as long as you continue to trust your guides and, you know, trust this process, like, you're going to be straight is what Spirit is saying. All right. I'm going to pull some tarot cards. I want to see a little bit more about this message. Holy Spirit, thank you. Thank you for those messages. What else do you need the collective to see? Tell me more about this. So I want to see more about this reveal. I feel like something at this time is being revealed to you. Something is being made very clear, okay? It's going to bring good news into your life. Some of you are finding out something that you knew, like you felt in your spirit that you were right about this. Tell me about this sun, Spirit. Okay. All right, Spirit, tell me about the sun here. 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles here. For some of you, this new energy that's opening up in your life, it definitely has to do with your finances. Okay, I'm seeing like the coins come out, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. All right, there's some type of return here. Okay, financially, there's a financial return. This is big. Okay, this is really big. This is for some of you, okay, you know, this definitely could be a new job, but I feel like this is definitely something that's owed to you. You're supposed to have this. And I kind of feel like it's just, it comes into your life all of a sudden out of nowhere. All right, so I have this energy of you finding out something, you finding out some good news. So I kind of want to see what this is about. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a few tarot cards and we're just going to see what this good news is. Okay, all right, Spirit, what is this good news that the collective is finding out? What is this good news for the collective? The sun came out again. That's crazy. So we have the sun here twice. Okay, so we have the sun, the Tower card at the bottom of the deck. This just kind of like shows up in a very bold, unexpected way, and I feel like it kind of feels like you're going from having this problem, whatever it is, to not having it. It's a very quick shift in the energy is what I'm seeing. And when this hits you, when you receive this message, when this comes in, like, this is going to bring such like peace and joy and just relief into your life is what I'm picking up on. All right, tell me more about this, Spirit. What is this? So just, you know, whatever the issue was, okay, it's a big issue that you've been dealing with for a while and you haven't really found or haven't really gotten any type of clarity, or there hasn't been any closure. So you're receiving closure. You're receiving closure at this time. And this is such a beautiful thing is what I'm seeing. Like there is no more, the song is coming up again. I'll take you there. Okay. So it's by the Staple Sisters. I'll take you there. Listen to that song, because that's going to really explain like this process that's happening, that's been happening for you. You've been guided. You're being guided at this time. So you don't have to stress. You don't have to worry about, is this ever going to end? Am I ever going to get closure in this matter? Am I ever going to have peace? Like, am I going to get the answer that I want? Like, you don't have to ask those questions. Because I feel like, because even when I pulled these cards earlier, like, even with my own reading, sometimes Spirit won't tell me all of the details. Spirit won't tell me all the details, and I'll, you know, I'll just want to know. I'll keep asking, and Spirit's like, not right now. You don't need to know that right now. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Don't worry about all of those extra, you know, details that don't matter right now. Just know that I got your back. Just know that you're going to get there. You're going from point A to point B. You will be there. From A to Z, okay? Like, you're going to get there. You're going to have this. This is going to be resolved. That's what you need to focus on. Like, it's already taken care of. You don't have to stress about the details. For some of you, this is definitely about money, your finances. You're going to start to notice, like, for some of you, you're going to start getting new ideas about how to make even more money, or you're going to start connecting to people. You just never know. Like, I feel like the energy that's surrounding the collective at this time is very optimistic. And for those of you that are having a difficult time seeing the positive in your situation, my advice, because, you know, everything is not always rainbows and like peace and love and light. Like, there is other stuff going on. When you find yourself in that opposite energy, take time out to focus on your guides, on yourself, on the messages that you're getting from your guides at this time. Okay, because if you stay too long in that negative energy, you're going to start to feel like you're disconnected from Spirit, but that's not real. That's not real. You're always connected to the Most High. Okay, so if you find yourself in that energy, pull back and just focus on you and, you know, the good things that are happening at this time, because there's so much going on so many different levels. And I feel like for you specifically, you're on point, you're on target. Okay, you're on point, you're on target. Don't get distracted. I see the Four of Cups here. Do not get distracted. And I feel like also, because this was coming up in the reading when I first pulled these cards, like, you can't lose with this. In this situation, you can't lose. If you're listening to your intuition, if you're listening to your guides, you cannot lose. Like, this is it's a foolproof method that you're taking. Because you trust your guides, because you're listening to your intuition, you will not lose. Just like that, you're not going to lose. It's going to come to you. It's going to be brought to your attention. Okay, anything that you feel like you're missing, or anything that you feel like you're just not understanding at this time, your guides are like walking with you. You know, like, they're standing behind you. You may not see everything at this time, but you are being led, is what I'm seeing. You're being led to something very special. This is life-changing for a lot of you that resonate with this reading. Life-changing. Okay, so pay attention to the messages that you're getting, because I feel like your guides, they're showing up in, you know, subtle ways and ways that are not so subtle. Okay, they're showing up and they're letting you know, like, go down this path, go do this, take this step, do this, follow that. Okay, you don't have to be confused. You don't have to, you know, feel like because you don't know everything right now, you're not getting all of the answers right now, that it's not working out. That's the complete opposite. It's going to be made so clear to you. That's what Spirit wants me to let you know. Like, whatever you're stressing about, whatever you're concerned about, it's going to be made so clear to you. Like, yes, this is what I need to do. You're going to know it. That's why we have, like, these cards talking about the sun and clarity and bright energy, like it's going to be made very clear to you. Okay, so I like this. I like this for us, okay? I like this for the collective. Spirit, what else do you need the collective to see at this time? What else do you need the collective to see at this time? Devil card came out. Tell me about the Devil card. Ace of Wands. This fiery energy. Ten of Swords. Ooh, ooh. So it's like a problem, you know? So all this, like, I'm just really noticing the fire off that's coming off of these cards, like an actual flame or something like that, something that's hot, too hot to handle. Don't touch that. You don't want to get burned. And then we come in with the Ten of Swords, and this is blue, you know, like cooling it off, putting the fire out, just like that. Something that you've been dealing with on repeat, too hot to handle, a very toxic situation, very painful situation that's been going on for a long period of time. That is what I'm talking about. That's what's ending. That's what's being laid to rest. Okay, and I feel like, because I'm starting to understand, because I keep getting that song, I'll Take You There. I've been getting that song for a month now, a little over a month. And for me, that song, like, it's bittersweet. So for some of you, the situation that's being laid to rest or put to rest, it could be kind of bittersweet. Even though it's been toxic, or even though, you know, it's been, you know, painful to deal with, there is something in there for some of you where there is some type of mourning energy that's coming through. Okay, so I don't know how that resonates with you. I don't know exactly what that means. But I also know that after this situation is finally laid to rest, you're going to be able to be more at peace and really have like that weight lifted off of your shoulder. This needed to be removed. This needed to end. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, it was a very like confrontational energy, toxic, you know, argumentative for some of you. I feel like you were dealing with something or someone that just would not stop. The situation caused so much strife and grief and burden and just stress on you and maybe other people in your life. That situation is being laid to rest. And I don't know exactly like how Spirit is closing out that chapter of your life, but that's what's happening right now. That's what's taking place. Is there any advice, any other advice or any other messages for the collective? Four of Pentacles, it came out reverse. Two of Cups, and then we have the Queen of Wands. I see your confidence is being restored, and I see that people are noticing you. You look a lot healthier is what I'm seeing because of this situation. You're not dealing with this anymore, so you look a lot healthier. Your energy feels peaceful. Your mind feels like it's a lot clearer. I'm just picking up on confidence and a clear mindset. And I feel like some of you are dealing with people that may be saying that to you, like, oh, you look like you lost some weight, or you look like you have some type of glow, or you just look good. Like, I don't know exactly how that resonates to you. For some of you, you're saying those things to yourself, and you're starting to notice like other people are saying the same thing to you. So there's again like a mirror energy or reflecting energy. Somebody around you is reflecting the things that you've been telling yourself. So keep telling yourself good things, things that make you feel better, because I'm seeing like you're starting to like take your power back, or you're starting to just have a clear mindset. Okay, so this really is another confirmation type of reading or message. I hope that it was helpful. All right, thank you guys again for your love and your support, and I will talk to you later. Bye.